This is where Lori Walker walked into her family cabin this past February. She smelled gas and told her kids to go wait in the car for her, a decision that probably saved her family of 4.
I was on the phone with her when the explosion happened, and the phone just went dead. I didn't know that there was an explosion.
10 minutes later, Kelly Walker received a text from his oldest daughter saying the cabin exploded. Mom is inside.
And then it was about a 30-minute drive for me to get up there. And then when I arrived, I was told that she didn't make it. And they wouldn't let me try to go into the cabin, and they wouldn't let me down the hill. And then I went in and told my beautiful children that their mom had passed and that she didn't make it.
What they did not know, 3 separate families within a mile of the Walker family cabin felt their own houses shake from the explosion.
He told me to call 911, and before I even got my phone, he was already in his truck headed over there.
Mary Hammond then watched in terror as her husband Nate walked inside.
It was horrifying. You know, to know that he went in there to save this woman, to be with her family still, and they knew that it could potentially take them from theirs.
Not knowing if they could even save Lori, they were just trying to find her. Mark Pierce was one of the 3 rescuers.
The drywall was just like blown right off of all the walls downstairs. There was, you know, big pieces of broken glass all over the place, and it was probably, I don't know, a good 50 feet or something of just like solid debris.
It was through this window that Mark and the other 2 rescuers entered the exploded house. This is the area they found Lori buried in debris, and only a short amount of time to get her out alive.
There was fire over her and over us in that room. You know, part of me wanted to just totally save myself, but you know, especially when the kids were saying that their mom was dead, you know, just.
In the corner of this cell phone video, you can see the 3 rescuers rolling Lori out into the snow where they waited for firefighters to arrive. You can see the burning house in between firefighters and the rescuers, and how far away those lights are from where Lori laid in the cold.
It was too hot. You had to get off that hill and over the edge down to away from it.
What seemed to be 30 to 40 minutes later, the rescuers say firefighters arrived on scene and Lori was still alive.
He didn't say anything. He just embraced me. And all he kept repeating was, "We got her, we got her."
She was in a medical coma for 5 days, and lots of scares with her brain.
For Lori, it took her days to realize she had been in an accident.
I woke up with a very strong feeling in my heart that I didn't need to be afraid and that everything was going to be okay.
30% of her body burned, 30 bones broken, the right side of her face gone, including her jawbones and teeth, her left hand and right leg still repairing.
I never felt afraid because I had that feeling in my heart before I even understood anything else.
A hope Kelly says he didn't feel.
I was completely broken, and Lori is the one that saved me. You know, these are 3 heroes, our neighbors. They saved Lori, but she saved me.
That was just the beginning of Lori's healing.
She climbed up the 5 or 6 stairs with the crutches, and she said, 5 stairs today, the Matterhorn tomorrow.
She has the right attitude in all this, that to get her through this, because it's such a long road, and she's gonna make it. She's the miracle in all this.
A big moment for Lori's family, hearing her play the piano again.
I was surprised that I could play. The timing of that, with Gavin having just asked, "Do you think Mom will ever play the piano again?" And then for them to hear music right at that moment, I just feel like it was a gift from God to my son to just let him know things will get better.
In Heber, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.